Welcome to this episode of BeamNG Roadkill, where the more doors we have, the more reliability we have, apparently. Minus that thing. That thing breaks. Yeah, I'm taking a page out of Finnegan's book here. Right here we have what I am naming the Redneck Express. So, as of when recording this episode, their episodes may come out by the time this one comes out, but I've known about Finnegan's long red square body that's a limo, and I never really liked it that much, but after seeing the adventure that they've been on the past week over social media, just driving across country through ice storms and everything like that, I was like, man, that's pretty iconic. Building a big block in the back seat of a limo, towing Stubby Bob of all vehicles behind it. We're not going to tow Stubby Bob behind this thing, but we are going to get a trailer. I've needed a tow rig, and I think this thing is perfect for it. As much as Sean yells at me not to get another long truck as a tow vehicle. For those who remember, a while back, I had a V10 Power Wagon D series that I used as a tow rig. The truck was great. Did not tow well at all. We've had our fair share of tow rigs, the ramp truck. Hell, there's even a flatbed that I don't even think I've put in an episode yet that I want to turn into a vehicle that I could use at burnout competitions to get vehicles off the pad. So I just need something that can go from point A to point B and just do it well. Gooseneck, this does not have a gooseneck right now. It's only a bumper pole. Well, it is a receiver hitch and everything, but no gooseneck in it yet. It doesn't even have the suspension for a gooseneck. So here we are. A limo truck. I cannot explain to you the reasoning why I want to do this, more or less just the fact of it's goofy, I shouldn't, and it also just solves an issue that we have at the same time. But I will admit this vehicle is not perfect. This is an old D series. It is not a diesel. Thankfully, I do not want a diesel as a tow vehicle because I hate how low revving they are. I would much prefer what is in this thing, which is from Philly Griff Designs, a 454 big block with a big old carb on it. It's got a cam. I think it's an RV engine, to be honest. It's nothing special. Is this staying in the truck? No, I want to put an engine from Seep in this thing because as much as I like this big block, the Philly Griff transmissions suck. In order for this thing to be accurate, it is a turbo 350. No overdrive in it. I'm pretty sure it's a 3-speed transmission. It is going to shriek. So this is going to be a slow trip back to California from Texas. But it's a big block. How much power it makes, I don't know. But at the very least, it sounds good. Oh yeah. sounds like redneck glory. So, yeah, we're going to head into town. We're going to pick up a trailer. And goal is we're going from Texas to Utah, where we're going to pick up a car. We're going to see what it can do in the drag strip. We're picking up a drag car. Ultimately, this whole episode is plans for episode, I believe, 120 that is coming up. This truck will be in it, as well as the car that we are getting, and this car is going to be a crucial piece. Also, there's nothing I can do with the car other than road trip it, and we just did kind of the whole like ice racing thing, which when we get back to California, I gotta start to build that car. So, yeah. Let's see how she does just getting into town. I believe it is a 355 rear gear. Also has a locking rear end, which was kind of a nice selling point of the truck because it's pretty useful as a tow vehicle. I'm gonna go this way. It eats up the dirt roads pretty good. I should probably go that way, but let's do a pull on the dirt. .454's got some balls on it, though. I think we're coming up to a road. Oh yeah, here we are. Alright, let me get this thing into town and get a trailer on it and see how it tows an empty trailer. It's probably not going to tow it well. It's at like 2100 RPM to go 50. Oh, this engine sucks. Well, we have gotten lost. Oh, wait, stop. E. If I go left out of this road, it'll take me into town. Oh my god. The Cars are fucking flying. Thousand RPM that goes 65. Oh, this is the turn. Again, I must say, this truck is junk. Okay, we got the town. That's all that matters. I can get the trailer here. I really want to do fuel economy, so we might stay here a tad bit longer and just see how poor the fuel economy is with something this long. What a terrible idea this was. All right, let me get a trailer set up. All right. we have an app on the screen that is going to give us our fuel consumption. Is the truck fully gassed up? No, we shouldn't. I should fully gas it up. All right. We're going to do a lap around the map, and we're just going to see what it does. Oh, this traffic doesn't help. Thank you. I mean, I saw 11. We'll get on the highway and circle back here. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is death. One mile to the gallon. We got up to 2. Let's get up to 70 if I can. Oh, Jesus, the traffic does not help in this situation. 3 miles to the gallon. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what the fuck he just did. That's holding like between 60 to 65 mile an hour with a trailer. I'm pretty sure this is where I want to get off. Oh boy. I mean, doing 50 mile an hour, the gas mileage does increase. We're really only getting 100 miles worth of range. Does it looks like this thing is getting a little hot? Or that's the oil. The thing is, if I could put a 621 in this from Seep, I could probably make this thing easily do 15 miles of the gallon. Don't get me wrong, I am not shitting on the Philly Griff engines. They are great and a lot of fun. It's just that this is not the application for them. Alright, well, I'm going to continue, and we're going to see how much gas we use by the time we get back to town. Oh, the fuel mileage. What the fuck? Come on, dude. I don't know. What are we going to average? Because I am definitely not pushing this thing to 70 the entire time. Oh my god. I would probably say we're going to average between 5 to 10 miles per gallon, which I don't think is much of an improvement over the real truck, because I think going up the grades in California, it only averaged 3. And now, with a better built engine that isn't worn out and struggling, I think they're making like 11, going about 70 mile an hour. Yeah. Truck is probably heavy too. That plays into it. Also, it's only one, like, yeah, it's a 24-gallon tank. We used like 88% of it, to be generous. So probably a little under like 20 gallons in it now, probably around 18, 19 gallons left in it. So what? That whole loop we burned 5, 10 gallons. Fuel efficiency. This is something that I never understood about people in trucks, is why do this mega cab shit? Because to me, it makes no sense. A truck is for utility. I get the cool factor, but you're just making your truck heavier. That's all you're doing. All right, let's hit the road, get out to Utah, then we're going to do some racing, then drive all the way back to California and ultimately disappoint ourselves even more with extra 2 cars added to worry about. Episode 120 is going to need the vehicle we're going to buy, though. It's going to need it. All right. We have made it. And let me just tell you, yeah, this thing needs a different big block in it. Like, if it rode around like this RPM at 50 mile an hour, it would be bearable. But this thing is loud. All right, and we are here to pick up our new project car. Conveniently already named. You're not going to get confused, are you? No. Okay, good. But yes, we are here to pick up the new Disgusto. Yeah, I couldn't help myself when I saw this config, because this is a really cool car. And it's set up very well too. It's pretty much built, which is why I couldn't do anything on the car. I'm gonna make some little changes here and there to it, of course, but yeah, the Disgusto with the taillights stuck on. So what you see here is the facelift bar stuff from Seep, and it has the new work in progress. I think 352, I think, is a cubic inch. Mystery motor. No idea about it. All I know is that it's like a 350 cubic inch, something like that. It's a 350 cubic inch V8. That's all I know. It's a small block. It's got a tunnel ram. From what I see, it looks like sport carburetors. Maybe. I don't know. It's got a nice distributor on it. Mechanical fan still, oil cooler. It needs a hood. Very desperately needs a hood. Oh, Jesus. Really? Alright, well, let's fix this situation before it gets out of hand. Oh, my lord. They ain't gonna pull in here. Special thing about this car, and it's probably my favorite point of it, we got a Lenco in this thing. So for those of you who don't know what a Lenco transmission is, each one of those levers is a gear. They are having a rough time over there. But yeah, every one of those levers that you pull is a gear. So the first lever's first, second, third, and fourth. And it's basically a sequential transmission. These are not fully fleshed out with Seep yet, so I might not be keeping it until Seep really figures it out, or Javi does with Seep. But you bet your damn ass that we're going to be running it with the Lenco today, because I'm not changing that today. But I think this is the opportunity to be a very good street car. But it will need improvement, because the rear end is probably going to be glass, because it is a Barstow after all. But this is such a good looking car. Honestly, BeamNG developers, just take this. Ask Javi for the permissions to use this and put this version of the Barstow in the base game. It looks great. Also, Javi, for you, if you do watch this, you have the opportunity to make a hatchback Barstow. I would really like to see this be a hatchback where the whole rear deck just opens. That, I think, would be pretty cool. Might be a little extensive for modeling, but yeah. Of course, and it's not a nice car, so it's perfect for me. Large part of me wants to take the Turbo 6, cut it up, and turn it into one of these, but that's a large project for a car that is pretty solid the way it is. But I digress. Oh, lovely. We're going to start this thing up. We're going to take it over to the drag strip and make a test pass or two. Maybe we'll even take the four-door truck. Oh, yeah. It revs really good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Shut that door. We're going to find out how well the Redneck Express tows with weight. Thankfully, there's no tongue weight. It's actually pretty good. Truck might not wobble. Can I just back all the way out? Lovely. Alright, let's navigate this mess up here. Wow, they did that pretty good. They just sneak through. I'm not gonna make it past that sign, ain't I? Yeah, no. There we go. I didn't mean to start this. Can I miss that checkpoint? Shit. I mean, it's towing pretty good. Oh yeah, I missed that checkpoint. Good. Maybe it'll break this. Okay, good. Get that off my screen. I have to give credit where it's due. The Redneck Express can tow a vehicle pretty well. Towed with ease. You know what? I see Finnegan's reasoning. I see it. I see why they towed Stubby Bob with it. It makes sense. How did the car fare? Oh, car's fine. Let's see, is this going to be a pain to get into? Yes. All right. So main the issue that we're going to face with this car, and it's probably going to happen instantly. It's a leaf spring set up in the back, and Barso leaf spring suspension. Its number one weak point is grip. Lots of it. And this vehicle has it. We don't have any other sets of tires to put in this thing. So we're going to try our best to make a full pass. I'm going to do a burnout way back here, so hopefully I don't get into the prep. That's the best you're getting. 4,000 RPM launch. Let's see what she does. Oh, an 11.0. For naturally aspirated small block, that's good. It could launch better, though. So let's push our luck, because I don't need to drive this back. We can break it. Alright, I upped the launch RPM. 4,500 RPM now. Let's try a burnout. Yeah, that rear end really only had one good run in it. You know, I said the car was pretty much built. I was wrong. This could have been a whole episode. Well, it's broken. Once again, car gives me Rotson vibes, just like the last one. Drivetrain is not bulletproof whatsoever. At least the Moonhawk was, or the Sunhawk was. All right. Well, let's get it on the trailer. Let's get it on. We have to know. We have to know. Lock the diff. Let's do a good burnout. That was all torque converter slip. Oh boy. $14.15. Not bad. Not bad at all. All Alright, let's get all this junk back to California. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? It's a good tow rig. I have to admit it. Tow's pretty damn good. So, got back. Decided to put the gooseneck in it because it's probably going to be more useful now than it is later. And we're going to give the Disgusto one more shot just to see, because it's probably going to get four-linked. But I have another car here that has been recently four-linked, as you can see there. Yeah. So, if anyone remembers, the Rotson had an unfortunate demise the last time it was on an episode. The IRS crapped itself. Again, in spectacular fashion. But I've been tuning on the old girl, and we're going to make a test pass. There will be another episode where the Rotson comes back to the track and we do more test passes, but I just want to make sure it's going to go A to B. So, yeah. For the discuss, though. I have put heavy-duty leaves in the back. Is that going to do any good for the capabilities of the car? Probably not. But yeah, we'll do a pass after in the Rotson. Just a little bonus content. But yeah, it's got that lovely Mio's 12-inch in the back now, 4-link suspension. It's got a sway bar and everything. Drivetrain of this car should be bulletproof now. I hope. This thing, on the other hand, it's as bulletproof as it's going to get. Plus, I mean, this is the home track. Let's turn up that two-step. Let's try to get a better launch. Best thing would be to let this, the tires slip more. But I don't think we're going to get that. It's as good as that's getting. And 11-0 again. Well, it wasn't the launch that I wanted. I'll do one more launch, because if I break it, it's just more of a reason to come back and revisit this car. So let's see, 5,000 RPM. That's probably as far as I'm going to go before it's going to shoot the rear out of the car. Hell, that rear axle might already be bent. Oh, that axle is definitely bent. Not on this side as much, but you can tell over here that tire is close to touching. And it's got rear steer now. The Barstow really needs traction bars. Or maybe BeamNG devs, I know a lot of you have been doing this, maybe a rear axle like the Bruckle 9. That would be a great solution. But yeah, you can see on this side, the tire is no longer centered. It is a lot closer on this side than it is over here. This side is really apparent. That tire is almost touching the quarter. Wow, there's a huge gap over here. So it is either the axle is twisting or it's bent from large or heavy launches like that. 4-link it, worry about it later. Like we did here. We're gonna leave it on a safe tune. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because it can be a whole nother episode. It'll probably be in the same episode as the Sunhawk when that gets an engine. Alright, let's see. Yeah, look at that lovely 4-link in the back. Let's do an interior. Tano. It is much stronger now. Even a 1.460 foot, not bad. What a great car. All right, well, what a great episode this was. Got to see the Rotson and its upgrades. Picked up a new car to hopefully beat what we're going to be racing in episode 120, and something else that is going to need to beat what we're racing in episode 120. Oh All right. Well, hopefully you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.